Biosciences is applied science, and whenever students pursue applied science, they closely relate it and equate it with the money they will get after finishing the degree. And you are not wrong, even I used to think that way. We all used to think that way, and there's nothing wrong in thinking that way. But here is a point which I wanted to make. Growth is what we all seek, and to achieve growth, we have to start early. And graduation, and probably while you are pursuing your graduation, that's the right time to do great things in life. So as a 22-year-old or a 20-year-old, when you get into BSc or BTech and now you are confused what to do next, I think this video is going to be a guideline, a pillar towards your success. So watch this video till the end. I'm going to give you some 8 insightful points which will change the way you pursue your graduation. Okay? And this will pave your way towards growth in your biosciences career. Now, to start with, the first one is furthering out-of-the-box applied education. Now, I'm not saying that you do your MSc or PhD. Yes, you are free to do that. You should do if you want to. But apart from all that, while you are still in your bachelor's, look for out-of-the-box opportunities. Okay? And that means additional certifications, additional internships, hands-on opportunities, all this. So when you do that, the chances of growth is higher, your exposure will be higher. And many students come to me whenever I say this, they'll come to me. In fact, I was in a career counseling session with one of the private colleges in Bangalore, and the student said, "Sir, the college does not leave us free to do all this." So you have to know that the college system, the education system has been designed in such a way that you don't sit for free, right? But if in the evenings and the weekends you can utilize and learn something extra, it's going to pay you in billions of dollars in the future, right? Start early, arrive early. That's the mantra. So you have started early, you're doing your bachelor's. That is where you further your education. You start learning new things. So that's the first point I wanted to make for you all. Now, the next thing is learn networking. Okay. Now, networking is a key player in your growth, because when you network with people, you get exposed to their thoughts, their experience, their thinking process, their way of doing things, and their achievements, right? So networking actually paves as a guideline to your success, right? For example, I need something, I'll just dial my mentor and he will guide me. I need some help, I need some guidance, and these guidances are like, you cannot equate it with money. This is like really valuable insights into what you should be doing. So yeah, that's the second point which I wanted to make. Networking is the key to your success. So start learning networking. And if you have any doubts about networking, please follow the videos at Biotechnica. I have made several videos on that. In fact, I'm going to do a live session also on networking. So stay subscribed. You will get a notification for that as well. Now, coming to the third one is gain theoretical knowledge first and then go for hands-on training. Many students, they think that, okay, only hands-on is required. They'll just go and enroll themselves into a lab and then they'll start doing the hands-on. But okay, if I only have the hands-on and not the theory part, then I'm never going to qualify in the interviews, in biotech interviews. And that's something you should know. When you go for a biotech interview, they're not going to ask you to go and run a HPLC. They will ask you theory about HPLC. And they'll ask you tricky theory about HPLC. They may show you some data out of HPLC and ask you to interpret it. They may show you some data out of gene editing and they'll ask you to interpret it. Or maybe a genetics question. So these are theory. So please strengthen your theory first and then go for the hands-on. Then only benefit will come. And whenever you go for hands-on, please look for the data interpretation part. What data I got? What can I interpret from it? What is the conclusion? So that is the third point for all of you. Now, quickly coming to the fourth one, and that is staying current with the industry trends. Now, if I don't know it, then it's as good as I don't exist. So it's very, very important for us to know what's happening, what's trending, what's new, what's changing. And for that, The easiest way to do that is Biotechnica. If you closely follow Biotechnica on social media as well as the newsletters which we send, you'll be updated with the latest trends, latest opportunities, latest admission alerts, exam alerts, jobs, and various other opportunities which the biotech sector in India especially is coming and giving you. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest global events, you can always be connected to Biotechnica Global, which is biotechnica.com. So that's where your fourth point comes: stay current with the latest from the industry. Now, coming to the fifth point, which is specialization. So, early in your career, start looking at which subject you love, okay, and start advancing your studies towards it. For example, I created a video recently. The name of the video is Be Like Ashutosh. So Ashutosh loves biochemistry, so he's focusing on biochemistry, right? So he is just starting with his bachelor's. So it's not just Ashutosh, it can be you, anybody, right? So you just look at which particular subject excites you, okay, it it is your passion, and start furthering your education in that. Maybe theory part, where extra hours in the library learning some new things, or maybe on the internet reading some new research papers, and that will help you. So specialization, start specializing, okay, maybe do some hands on, maybe do some internships, maybe do some uh, certifications, okay. Now, the sixth point which I wanted to make is leadership and team player. Now, while you are in your graduation, start taking up leadership roles in your batch. There will be multiple leadership opportunities which will come your way while you are still in your graduation. I know not everybody can become a leader, but at least you have to try. Okay, that leadership quality will help you when you take up the job. Now, you may have a graduation ceremony, you may have a farewell ceremony, you may have somebody's birthday to organize, or maybe some event to be organized in the college. Take the leadership role, or maybe become part of the managing committee. Learn how to work in a team, right? See, I was very shy, I never did this, but I learned it the harder way when I started working in a team. That when you are a part of the team, you have to take care of multiple things and lead them in such a way that they enjoy working with you. So you have to become a team player, because in future when you will pursue research or science, it will be a team, right? It's just like football. So you have to work with a lot of other scientists, or maybe in a company a lot of other team members will be there. So that's a sixth point: leadership and project management, or team management you have to learn. Now, the seventh one is develop strong communication skills. This is something which all of us don't pay attention to. We just think that, speaking is something which we should take for granted. But speaking is the biggest mirror into your personality. And if your personality is not visible to the interviewer after you finish your graduation and you start talking, if your personality is not visible to the interviewer, he will not give you the job. You will go home thinking that, why didn't I get the job? But the truth is something else. The truth is, you're not able to convey your thoughts, right? That's very important. You need to convey your thoughts in the right manner, and that is how you grow. So, strong communication skills is very important. If in case you want to develop your communication skills, we do have a course for that. The link is given in the description. You can take that up and enjoy. Last but not the least for you for today is be proactive and be a continuous learner. Okay. Now, in today's era, you have a lot of distractions, a lot of things happening. But in the middle of this, you have to be a continuous learner. You have to make sure that you are proactive in learning new things. You are proactive in following the videos which we post on Biotechnica and taking initiative. You are proactive in your college. You are proactive in your hostel or dormitory, whatever it is. And it is not just about the fun part. You have to be proactive about things which you may not enjoy, but still it is a learning experience. That's how we all grow in our life. It is very simple to say that we didn't get opportunity, but the question to be asked today is, how many years we prepared for this opportunity? We just thought we will finish graduation and somebody will hand over a job to us. No, that doesn't happen. We have to, prepare well before we actually become eligible for any kind of job in the future. And for that to happen, today you'll have to take action. Today you'll have to pay attention to these 8 points, and probably I can give you more points. But since I have to keep this video short, so I'll limit at 8. But let me tell you this. if ever you need anything in life in the biotech sector, Biotechnica is the place to turn to. I will be right here to guide you, mentor you, support you. So feel free to comment below. What's your question? What's your thought? What are the things you're thinking right now which bothers you, worries you, makes you fearful? And I'll try my best to make a video to help you. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was wonderful interacting with all of you. See you soon in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.